So hello and welcome back to some more Morrowind, and here on the Twitch streams and later on in YouTube as well. And yes, you just go on by, and I think first step that I want to do is go and get some rest over at the hilltops or so that we can actually have mana, which we certainly have none at the moment. Well, at least I got surprised by this when I was looking at your message over there, Tajunta. But yeah, I've been okay. Nothing too special really, in all honesty. But yeah, I've been doing okay. All a-okay. Let's just rest just a sliver more then. How many interruptions do I have to get over here? I was thinking that where is the something that is hitting me? Fine. Now then. Got that killed. But yeah, nothing too special. I think we will return home, that is. However, I'm having a little bit of a look. Is there anything that we want to do right here? Or should we try to go through that area that we have never explored at all? Maybe. I guess we could maybe do something along those lines. Well, when it's morning anyways. Just a couple of hours, please. Yay, we can see something. I always love the sun in Morrowind for series. Hello Satentenho, welcome to the stream for you too. Hopefully you have had a good week too. You should, by the way, meet me at Steam, for example, at least shortly after the stream then, so that I can chat to you a little bit about one other thing too. If you can. I think I explored this location at the very least, but I haven't crossed into that direction nonetheless. This place looks so nice with at least the long visibility that we have. Love it. Love it for sure. Screen shot. I wonder how many of those type of pictures do I have. Oh, there is the emote. You can check it, I'm sure. You can see the situation with the emote. I'm sure there is a usable emote for all, which is different from the previous one. The other one, of course, unfortunately, the Flames one won't be available other than to higher subscribers, so unfortunate, but can't really be helped. How many flames do you take? Finally. Finally dead. And yay. And yeah, it works. It looks cute. That emote. And then Nick South comes and decides to be killing me. Nick's Hound, can't you see I'm busy? Busy going and actually trying to leave this location, that is. Could I in any way manage to climb this cliff up? Maybe. Maybe. Not really. Very efficiently. Just one up. Well. But it is a really cute emote. Surely. Aw. Well, I do have some levitation spell. Of course I could also use a sword, but on the other hand, at least this also trains our skill in this magic type, so that's a good thing nonetheless. Now we can just have the fire bite back, that is. If I can actually speak the right words. Wonder what that place is. It's possibly a location I have been in. Not 100% sure. I guess I can check with this. No, I haven't been quite there. Close by, yes, but not quite there, I'd say. Turned out pretty well. It's more expensive than the flame, at least. Expressive, yes. I was looking at first at expensive, question mark, but expressive. Yes, it certainly is more expressive. Is there an entrance to this place? Or is this just strange? Certainly there has to be some sort of an entrance. Yes, there is. Shishi. I have been to Shishi though. I'm pretty sure I have already explored from that direction after all. So I have unfortunately been there. I haven't been then in that direction, for example, or that is the direction I would maybe like to try to go and have a look, though I doubt there's gonna be anything special, but of course I can always try to go and have a look into there. I guess I have to rest some more. Rest. Interruptions. Always the interruptions. Always. Hey, destruction skill increased. Which is at least nice. Okay, let's just use the levitation sword just for a moment. Where is it? There it is. So we can levitate on top. See a little bit more of this place. Considering I'm not planning to come back here maybe even ever. So whatever we want to explore, I better go and explore it now. Rather than again plan to come here long afterwards or a lot later on. There's someone in there. Let's go say hello to that someone, whoever it is. Now then, back to the Firebite and the right sword and shield gumbo. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy your dinner, snacks, whatever you eat in Tajunta. Hope you enjoy. And yeah, no worries with the slow typing, no worries at all. Oh. Well, unfortunately you are an enemy. I do not like it, specifically from that thing. I just kind of wouldn't want it to be able to do some nasty magics on me, nonetheless. I've been already slowed and strength trained and everything quite enough times. Now was a lot better timing to go and just kill him. Then there was the one more that we can try to go and kill soon enough. Nope. Hello, bowman. Let me live. There's no living. Other than running with the bow and getting stuck, which is pretty good for you. Slowly but surely. There you go. Well, I'm not sure if it was really worth it for you guys to go and decide to attack me, but righty then. Ooh, then burn out chests. Well, they had a little fire going here. That's a small little fire in the middle of nowhere. Hello to you too. Don't stun me all the time, thank you. My mace is doing a pretty good job considering how bad of a skill I still have in it. Well, it's 32, so it is slowly, very slowly increasing. Destruction 68, so that's better. So is there... Well, I guess I could try to head into that direction, or more or less. Besides, Knisis is in that direction, though, then I don't need to do anything else than just travel to that place and travel with the Silt Driver, I think. Silt Driver. Hands are clean again, more or less. What does it mean if it's more or less? Are they clean or are they dirty? This is my question to you, Tajunta. What does it mean if you say that they are more or less clean? I love the hue of red. Can't reach you. It is very annoying in this sort of circumstances. Just need to burn you a little bit more. Just one more time. There we go. Just get up here, please. Thank you. Nicely glowing from there. It is the sun. It is pretty. Pretty. Very much. It's a storytelling trick that they are more or less something, eh? Just watching how the sun, the dawn comes up, sun comes up, at the dawn and all. It's good. Alrighty. Let's just then go into this direction. Oh, we're not that far from Knisis, so it's not going to be a long way to go. Just far below. There is some sort of shrine where I could, I guess, consider going and visiting, though. Rarely you are exactly on my height, because I happen to be way higher than you were. Good little Silt Strider. Cliff Razor. Why did I say Silt Strider? I was thinking about traveling, and the Silt Strider is of course our means of traveling, but then suddenly Cliffhanger became a Silt Strider too. There is this area which I'm kind of interested to go and check. I guess we could. Sure. I don't know what's in there. So, other than that thing that I cannot say I exactly enjoy. No, I do not enjoy it very much. Is that ready? Yes. I need a healing potion. Thank you very much. Maybe I will stay alive with this healing potion. Barely. Death Rot. And then I would possibly like to... Did I have any Restore Magicka potions? By the way, there's one. Do I only have one, or do I have more than one? Too many potions. At least I have plenty of Restore Health now, because at that one point I was completely running out of them. Not a lot of Restore Magicka. Not a lot of that. Which is fine, I guess. Fine. Yeah, keeping up the Veil of Mystery. Yeah, I understand that. Tajunta. Why do you have to be so mysterious? I don't exactly enjoy the fact that you're thinking of doing that again. I guess I'll just then equip this again. And then whatever you are over there. Just a magician, eh? I'm like tempted to try to kill her with something less or more useful, so to speak. Of course, I should have just killed her immediately. Well, at least that paralyze didn't last long. Still, it could have in the worst case scenario for sure. Take all, and that's pretty much it with that one. I wonder if there is an entrance, possibly here somewhere. Actually, the inside of this shrine area. Or is this just a shrine without an entrance? I would assume that there's an entrance. Hello, scamp. You're no danger. Most others were, but you definitely not a danger, though. It's difficult for me to hit you, but still. There's the entrance to this place. Good, good. We found that. I just random, can't help it. No worries, no worries. Enemies nearby. I don't like that. Why must there be enemies nearby? Where is there enemies nearby? I thought that I killed most of the stuff here. I don't know where the enemies are. They are somewhere around here. There's an Nick sound. I can kill a Nick sound. No problem. If you're the thing that is the enemy nearby, then that's no problem. There's a lot of other stuff that I would be less happy with. Well, if I can just hit you, but otherwise, hey, also rat. So close by that we, just in case, go kill it as well. Oh, I could be picking up some more of this stuff. Showcrete. I don't recall what ingredient this showcrete exactly would be. Bitter green plants, whirls, whatever. Okay, just come in here and rest after sleep, saving I mean. Well, maybe I can rest around here somewhere. Yes, that would be preferable. Okay, good. Now, for this place, I do kind of feel inclined to try to actually use this. Or actually, let's use the Ebony Sword just so that we at least have the shield. So maybe we can block stuff. Melkashishi Shrine. Interesting name with this place. Hello. Are you an enemy?
I won't warn you further. Leave.
Leave. Arg, must I constantly be tormented by Arg? Leave me, I am deceased and I must suffer in solitude. I'm afraid that I will struck you with the sword anyways now, which is annoying, because I tried to talk to you. I don't wanna just attack her for when I accidentally already... I shouldn't have tried to talk to her at that moment. Evening all. Evening, Jim. Jim. Welcome to the stream for you too, Chim Chim. Hopefully you have been doing well. Well, this evening. And in the previous week overall, I didn't sleep yet. Why didn't I sleep? Silly me. I need to sleep. So that I can be prepared to actually go inside and actually even fight. Fine. Fine. If I must kill you. Hey, blunt weapon skill increased by 1. Oh. You've been planning to apply to an art school, eh? Very expensive. Well, I hope you can get there / apply. Of course you can apply, but also get in there and hopefully you will enjoy it. Even if it would then be indeed expensive. But sounds good. But so you are deceased in some way. Yes, I have Ash Sandre. Look at my face. My hands. That is why the others stay away from me. You'd better stay away too, if you know what's good for you. Could I cure your disease? This is cure blight disease. I don't know if I have anything better than cure blight disease on another human being though. Which is quite unfortunate then. really would love it if I would be able to do something about this. But I don't think I have anything. I have sure the heal on touch someone else, but that's not exactly curing the disease. It's just healing hit points, which isn't helpful. Yeah, I understand. I'd rather not take a loan. Yep, I totally understand that, Tajunta. Yeah, it's open to anyone who can afford it. Don't know how expensive it is then, but yeah, it's kind of the shame when it has to be then that expensive. Well, I hope it works out. For sure is. I only have this cure blight disease on target, which I can try, but I doubt that works. Thank you. Was that it? I cured Pulfringra Shukrat. Hey, that's sweet. Thank you for curing me, Feleisarehti. I'd get out of here if I were you. Okay. Well, I helped you and that's all you want to say. Just that go and get out of here. Are the others of your kind then hostile to me? Question mark. Good loan system in Australia. They take it out of your income when you get one. Not sure how that would work for an art crease though. So, anyone else around? It seems that you guys are indeed hostile and not very friendly orcs. Well, I apologize, but your fellows must then die if they wish to attack me like that. I was just looking around and they must attack me. How? Why? Why must they do such a thing? Legion of the Dead. It has no value. Have I read that? Possibly not. If it has no value even, I don't think I've ever seen a book with no value. Question mark. Spirits of the Dead. Scroll of Invisibility. Scroll of this type of thing. Tumor and Cylinder. I was wondering what this was. Trapped. Small chest. Bone Lord. I'll take that. Common Soul Gem. A little bit of cash. And then there is a chest. Chest. That we must probe to open it up. Or well, disarm the trap first and then open it up, hopefully. Yay. Successful pretty quickly even. So, let's see. Yay, so many diamonds and emeralds and everything for me. How happy I am about that. Check the exact price. The cheapest course, which contains only the teaching, is 240 euros per month for 2,160 euros a year. Yeah, it is a little bit of an investment for sure. My decrease ended like 45k Australian dollars in the end. And yeah, it's definitely expensive, but I don't think we are really used to here in Finland to start paying so much when it's pretty cheap to get a university degree or study here in Finland with all the governmental support and everything. Took me about 6 years to pay off. I think I can't remember. Well, it's good that it's taken care of quite a while ago. Nonetheless. Well, do you want to talk to me? Nope, no talking from this statue to me. Very sad. Standard potion of silence. emeralds. I guess I'll leave these offerings here. Though I do like the glow, how these candlestick silvers are here, but you keep them. Now you shall be able to worship alone in here, you know. You're lost a little bit now because I'm of course keeping the weapon in hand, but anyways. They've got long funny names like Arshunuri Pipi or Saintitaris. Some are well-known sites like Alshotla and Bolfell, and stone and architecture is unmistakable. Big dark green, grey-green stone ruins, funny angles, funny markings and patterns on the stone, weird oval crooked doors, and inside, all funny angles. Yes, all of the funny angles. There is a way forward actually. That I didn't notice before. That's why I checked. At least it's claiming there to be one. Forgotten calories. How am I supposed to get to this forgotten galleries, or is it on top? Huh. Intriguing. Because I definitely don't see any sort of a possible entrance down here. So if I do not see any type of an entrance down here, I guess it would have to be up unless there's some sort of a weird secret button or something. It's possible. It goes pretty high up there, I guess. Oh, and hello Koneassa. Annual university cost is 100 euros in Helsinki, and yeah, it's so completely different sort of a situation. Yeah, not too bad. So different from many other countries. And hello and welcome to you Koneassa too. Glad to see you around. Sareen is a mess to me at least. And yeah, really just the token fees in it. We had student union fees that were more than that. Yeah, been paying that 100 euros for a while now. And it just paid for a crappy food and beer in the school cafeteria. And yes, hello. Hopefully you have had a good week too, Koneassa. And yes, Ninja Koneassa lurking in the shadows. There might be also Scrub Lord, but I do not know. But I'm gonna say hi to Scrub Lord too, if he happens to be around. Always. Yes. Always. Anyways. Levitation, eh? I guess I'll use the sword again to levitate. That will be a little bit more affordable, if I could say so. I'll make a custom ninja emote for you. There has to be a custom ninja emote for Koneassa for sure. Totally. Or overall for lurking, because we have quite a few lurkers who are almost always here. There has to be some sort of a emote for that, for sure. It's just unfortunate that I can't have more emotes yet on the first tier than just the one. How I use emote if I lurk? That is true, but at least everyone else can be making that lurk emote then. I don't know. It's a complicated issue, I guess. Let's just use this and have a peek up into here. And I got... Thank you for the subscription, Koneassa. As in Jim giving the subscription for Koneassa too. Hey, at least you can have the loot emote now. Thank you, Jim, a lot. Again, of course. And Koneassa has always been here. Or almost always here, so... Now you at least can use one. Okay. So this was pretty nicely hidden. This Vorkotten Shrine's entrance. I don't know if most of the places have had this sort of a hidden entrance, but for example this sort of thing where you have to just levitate and there is no other way to even get there, which you can otherwise easily miss if you don't look at the map and that there's supposed to be a door over here. It's kind of fun to have something like this. Again, what? A lot of games which don't have levitation anymore could never even have. Me complaining. Don't worry about me complaining about such things. I think you already know how I feel about it. Yay, the loot emote. The cute little loot emote. More emote slots are needed. Yes. Well, at some point, I don't have any idea how many subscriptions one would have to be able to have the second tier / have more emotes for the first tier then, but we'll see. Hopefully not too many, but I guess we have to see then. Definitely Chin Chin has been gifting at least the subscription at the moment so much that it's quite a few that are subscribed at the moment.
Lost this round.
Hello. I would prefer definitely not to... Actually, I guess this is the good sword, yes. At least good enough to get you down too. And goodbye. Horulia Jannus. Horulia. Interesting name. Iron Spark Slayer. Not very valuable. I have to look through this area though, to the end. I wonder if I've missed any of these type of areas before. But yeah, this sort of a shrine is a lot more interesting to explore for sure. All of these theatric shrines have this, at least this main hall is always pretty similar. But then there can be secrets like this, from time to time at least. Yes, you guys tell how have you been? I've been okay. At the very least. I could have probably also rested. Interesting. I also kind of wonder how that woman had gotten all the way up there. She didn't look very much like a maze. So, mage-ling. I'm just wondering, how did she get up there? Exactly. No, this is definitely a cavern. A pillar. Where? Over there. What is it? Oh, it's one of those things. Not too scary. Where did you go? You had to be going and jumping from the other side completely then. You just had to. Had to do that. Hungers are not too big of an issue, gladly enough. Even if they are very hungry. Yeah, that's just a hunger text. There's a chest with a potion. Sure. Okay, I would need the lockpick again. Unless I have to use the spell, but apparently I can try to pick this, so I shall. Nonetheless. Well, apparently this lockpick isn't good enough, so that's fine. Let's use Journeyman. See if we can manage to do it. Even though we can't even see the lock, but how that has never stopped us after all. Even remotely. Oh, you stop. Well, then Master Lockpick. Maybe it helps if I actually see the lock. Probably not really, but I have to test it at least. Maybe it can help. Yay! We managed to do it. Hey, that's quite a lot of stuff. Dwarven Paddle Axe, Merisan Cuiras. Don't really need it, but I'll take the gems. At the very least. There. We have all the gems we might wish. Then just this sword back in use. Just jump at the chest with the lockpick till it opens. Yep. That's how it works. It's always worked like that, right? I think so at the very least. When has that never worked? Truly. What else do you do when you pick a lock? Are you supposed to do something different? Hello. You. Wink Twilight you wear, yes. Hello and goodbye. As it is. We're pretty well hidden there though. Behind the corner. Just like waiting when someone happens to come up to you. What's up here? I need to get there. But I guess I will need to levitate again. Kind of feels like it. There's very interesting noises about here. Like the noise that is going on the background, like that. Very much like a whisper, very evil sounding whispers, if I'd say so. Where is the levitation potion? There it is. Let's just use that so we can levitate into here and see if there's anything in here. Doesn't really seem that there is much, unfortunately, but I'm still being hopeful that maybe there is something that I haven't yet spotted. Though it seems that there isn't. Definitely there doesn't seem to be anything more right here. This place does have a West Cache region. I guess there's another entrance into this place then. Somewhere. Not exactly sure where. But some other location. Very interesting. West Cache region. It's supposed to be right here. It's very confusing. How can it be right here? Do I need to levitate really high up there? Can you drop into here? Interesting. I guess I'll use another levitation potions in the meantime then. I hope this will last long enough for me to actually get up here. I think it does. Barely. Where is the enemy? Don't see the enemy. Is it like here? No. There is a couple of Daedric arrows though. I have no idea where the enemy exactly is or was. However. But interesting that you could be dropping here from another door. Like this. I wonder where the enemy was. There's also... Did I visit that location before? Maybe. There's another Daedric arrow. Many Daedric arrows. Yeah, I think I was over there before. Well, interesting. Another door. Okay, Jim. I hope you didn't say that a long time ago, but I was just so concentrating into this. But thank you, Jim, for stopping by, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead of you, and hopefully you're not going to be too tired in the future. So, good night and sweet dreams, Jim. Always a pleasure to have you here. Some plants even died. That's sad too. Also. But got soaked today. Oh, and it started to pour, be really rainy there. Downpour. Oh dear. And yes, bye-bye, Jim. Alrighty, so what shall we do now? I guess just go into here and see where exactly this leads us. I didn't realize that there was the other entrance over here. But fun. Fun enough. Well, I guess we can stay here for the moment. At least if I could actually rest. Which I unfortunately cannot, but... Oh. Two of you, eh? Can't you just like get here somehow. Just kind of seems that this is like how to say it. I don't think this is going anywhere. I can't go forward more because I would drop. So trying to get here if I can actually try to kill you guys then. Yay. Cliff Racers, be gone. Thank you. Still too many enemies nearby though. No. Cliff Racer, would you know how to fly just a slight bit up, maybe? Well, it's trying very slowly. It's very slowly trying to get up. Maybe. I'm pretty much going to be falling myself down there if I try to do that. Cliff racers don't even know how to fly up. If I only could kill you somehow from here. I have no marksmanship skills. So that's the kind of an issue here. I don't really want to fall down all the way either, but in all honesty, I guess I have to at some point. Can I sleep inside? Probably not, because there was battle music here too, wherever the enemy here would be even. No idea where the enemy here would be. Fine. Let's just drop down somewhere, I guess. I'm almost tempted to jump on top of that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump on top of... Oh! Okay, that was very weird. I guess the cliff racer didn't like the idea of me jumping on top of it. That's my only explanation with this. Why it suddenly decided that, yep, now I'm gonna fly to you. Very good timing with that. Okay. Now it's no need for a torch. No more. No need for a torch. Then the firebite. Okay, so I guess to niche now then. We explored as much of this place as possible, so this is a nice location. I was just like waiting, how much damage am I going to get from this jump to the... trying to jump far enough there, but I knew that it would be very unlikely to actually manage to do that. Okay. Hey, blue flowers, stone flowers. I don't remember how many of these we had, but I'm sure we had quite a few, yes. I'm picking flowers right now, okay, rat? Now I have time to kill you when I've actually picked up all the stone flowers that I wanted. I don't really necessarily need even more stone flowers though. Think that's enough. Gesh fibers. At least it's a good thing that we might have a chance to always get some blocks when these worse enemies try to attack us, which is kind of nice. Also, I think there is something else also attacking us. Just try to kill you first. Yeah, Nick Sound. Hello, Nick Sound. You're such a beautiful looking creature, too. Such a beautiful looking creature. Just pick more of this stuff then. Up. And we got everything that we wanted. Wanted indeed. And then just one more of these flowers, I guess, if we could. Which we didn't, exactly. But I think we are going to go into Vivek then and see if we could be getting the Hlaalu to join us as well, or as in name us as Hortator is what I'm trying to say here. But hey, at least a little bit of a exploration of one extra shrine too and all, so I doubt we're gonna be coming back here anytime soon. Oh. Very unmoving rat. Didn't seem that you really wanted to even chase us. If we just had gone by, you wouldn't have even cared. That much at least. At least it seemed like that to me. Don't know about you guys. Okay. Right way for Nisis. The right way. Quite cloudy here too, just like in real life. Not quite, this is more misty than today in here, but cloudy. Very cloudy. Cloudy day. I haven't been to this place if I wanna go and visit it. I just don't know what it is. Is it an ancestral tomb? It is an ancestral tomb. I prefer to visit the ancestral tomb than a cave. Caves, I think, are the most boring places to investigate usually. Oh. A Detra. That's... not sure if I like that. Guess I gotta equip my actually better weapon to try to actually kill you. Thank you. Detric Spear. Not gonna be starting to carry that. That's way too heavy. Hey, and then there's a rat. This doesn't seem very fitting. Have a rat and a Detric at the same shrine protecting it. This somehow doesn't fit. That somehow doesn't seem to fit at all. To me. Spoiled. Common. Not much in here, I don't think. Not that I exactly expected there to be much. A little bit of gold. It's always, of course, welcome, even if it isn't much. Yeah, otherwise don't see much. Special for sure. I could quickly heal myself a little bit. Considering it's not like I'm in full health. There. What the hell are you doing, Tremora? Very slowly causing damage to you with this. I think I gotta finish you off with the sword, because there's always more of a risk of me actually dying if I try to use just magic. So, just a little bit. And Detric Katana on the other hand. It is a good katana, but I think I'll keep my ebony sword nonetheless rather than that one. It is basically a lot more damage, this one, but it's also like basically half more faked. Maybe I should equip it. Would it be a good looking weapon if I would have a Detric Katana? I guess I should take it. It is better damage wise, even if I would have preferred not to use a Detric Katana. It is still better. I'll take that. I don't know about that. And a little bit more ingredients. That's fine. That's all we needed. And yeah, there's been a few really misty days here. There definitely has been, for sure. Kind of reminded me of it. This Morrowind weather, for sure. Looks real nice from a bridge I crossed when cycling to work. Too bad I didn't have my camera with me at the moment. Could have taken a few good shots. Yeah, definitely would always need to have the camera with you, just in case, whenever there's a good time to take a pic. And yeah, I think I like the way this Detric sword looks like. I think we need to rest first though, before we continue. Just a 24-hour rest. Let's see. So, this is how our Detric Katana looks. Do you like it? I think it is a nice looking weapon. red and black. A little bit of a silvery steel glow, but otherwise just very black and red. Though, to be honest, I gotta say that our, especially this cloak isn't that fantastic, but oh well. And the evening is arriving here. Yeah, let's just get to Kneesis and travel on from there, then I'd say. This is the Nyx Hound. Hello, Platonis the Warlock. Well, we've been streaming close to an hour now, so a little bit late in that sense. This really gets killed so fast with this weapon for sure is. With this, not that fast, but I need to train this anyways. But you do have quite a few bones here, so I kind of feel that I need to come and kill you now because you just have a few bones here. If I can hit you with this weapon. But yeah, hopefully you have had a good week and everything too. Yep, a few bones. This really have killed a lot of people here. These things, well, not necessarily people, depends what is the definition of people. How difficult is it to get out of this hole? Quite difficult, does it seems like. Green Legion, sure, I'll pick that up. Ah, the beautiful sights. I gotta have a little screenshot of this too. Just pretty. Lovely river, also glowing in red in this dawn, and then there's that thing flying about and around. Night is coming, not dawn. But anyways, dusk. Dusk is the right word, which I didn't say. Yeah. Going kind of into the water, but again, so official, call me, well, I don't call people like that Platonis, so no, I'm gonna call you Platonis. Besides, how would I ever get anywhere if I would be calling everyone a honey or a darling here? I wouldn't be able to differentiate anyone. I would just be saying always the hello darlings, everyone who's coming around into here. And that would feel so strange to me, so no. I prefer not to, just personal preference on that part. Well, that would work. Hello, snowflakes. That would work. Just say everyone always, hello, snowflakes. Welcome back to the stream and everything. So that would work. Darlings, not that much. But then again, I still would always say everyone then just one way. Yeah, please don't. Yeah. I was just like, yeah, no. Not my style at all. Besides, I like to have a personal hello to everyone, and it's not very personal if I start to call everyone darlings, and I don't want to treat anyone differently than other people, so it doesn't really work if I just call one person a darling. No, can do. There's the right place for me to go. And there's the driver below there, below this thing. So we're gonna be heading there and getting a ride soon after. Just a little save and let's head off. So take me to first to Altrun, I guess. And from Altrun, if we can immediately go to Vivek, that would be preferable, but we probably can't, which means to Palmora first, and then to Vivek. And yeah, why do you have to go and stand so close to me, is my question, but fine. Loading area. And then to Vivek. And then in Vivek, we are going to go into the Hlaalu area and try to figure out who we need to be going and talking to maybe be called a Hortator there someday. At some point. I should call Miss Honey. Never, only on Tayunda maybe. Okay, well Tayunda apparently gets to be called maybe a darling then. But yeah, for me, I don't go and start treating anyone differently, so that's just me. I prefer to work that way. Well, if I would call or treat someone differently, it would be Sare, just because of the fact that she is, after all, my old good friend, so then that would be a little bit more understandable to me, but otherwise, no. Okay, take me away to Hlaalu, thank you. I'm flattered. Yes, I would be too. Tayunda for sure is. Okay. Is that very efficient? Why don't you go into there to use the fishing line? Why do you want to stand all the way up there to wish? You have to have such a long line that it's gonna take forever you to get the fish up. Doesn't it even go and just easier escape in the meantime too, when it has to be having such a long climb up? And you definitely can't wish anything but down, because then how the hell are you gonna get the line somewhere like in here or something thrown? Never call me darling, Kira. Yeah, I wasn't planning to, but just like the idea, if I would be calling someone differently, then it would be you. But no, not planning to, Sare. Not planning to. Looks more dramatic, yes, but is it efficient? Tayunda, I don't think that is a very efficient way of wishing here in Vivek. Slow climb up. I have to go and talk to the wisher, even though he has nothing special to say, I am sure, but still. Why? I don't even see your wishing line. Do you just want to pretend you're wishing here? Is that what you're doing? Because I can't see a line. Or hook, that is. I can see no line, nor hook. I don't know what you're doing. You just wanna be pretending to fish? Is that it? Ugh. Another line or a bait to boot, yes. The promo come, yes. We're watching you. You definitely were. Hlaalu Wasteworks. I wonder where I could find the person to talk to in here though. Hello, would you be able to tell me at all where I might need to go? That's a good question. Probably not exactly. Doesn't look like it. So, local map. I can see nothing else yet. There's a Hlaalu temple, which is fine. Doesn't really do much for us. Hlaalu treasury seems like that wouldn't be the location for me to exactly go. And you're not helpful to me anyways. Well, what's on this side? Before we explore future. Hlaalu Entria Areti's house. It might have been this guy that we wanted to come and meet. Yeah, pet words anyways with like this sort of a thing, it's weird. Go
ahead.
Hello, hello. But maybe we're just weird Finnish people. That might be one of the reasons. Vivek. You're not the one I... Well, you're not the person I wish to find. I just don't know where the person is who I would wish to find. Hello. I hope I didn't disturb you by just dropping in like this. Haha, dropping in for a visit.
This better be important, Dunmer.
Ah, it is. This is the Hlaalu temple. I guess I'll go and visit there.
What is this about?
My price is
Okay, I should probably check who it was that I needed to go and talk to. Though I'm not sure if I marked it here. False gold, ba-ba-da-ba. Suma tool. Nilaran told me that I should speak with Crassius Curio. Crassius Curio, eh? Hlaalu Plaza. Okay, we should try to find this Hlaalu Plaza. I think it's more up than personally. I think so, but I obviously don't recall this area that well. I don't know if I've been here that many times to begin with. This is of course not the right way. I'm just trying to way outside first, and then I could be going and actually getting to a place I'm wanting to get. Diana, honey, could you recommend any good textbooks to learn how to draw with pencil for newbies? Yeah, pet words are too soft. I call my closest people with a lot more, less flattering names. That's good, Diana. I wonder if healing that one orc would be part of some other quest. I do not know at all. I have no idea. Maybe we'll figure it out at some point. I do not know. I did at least get the marking that, hey, I cured this guy. Yay. It is a good pet name, yes. And, well, of course, like, the Finnish people know for sure what this would then mean. Like, our cat was called Vicaro, originally the original name at my parents' place. But from there it became Vicarollo, and then Rollo. And then, in all honesty, all of us called him, in the end, Tollo. So, basically Tollo, if you translate it, is fool into English. So, he was a fool, just called a fool. That's just a great name with Vicaro, and then he just became a fool forever and ever. Can't help with that, I'm afraid. And yes, it's good style to be calling it Paskiainen. I hate Morrowind for quest luck. In the Etra ruins I found one guy naked, I saved him and couldn't complete guild quest later. Okay, that's weird. Or very annoying indeed that then you couldn't be completing it anymore. Well, here's the Hlaalu Plaza, so I'm at least getting into a correct place. So, what's the right mansion, is what I'm trying to say. Hlaalu Alchemist? I don't know. Would an alchemist have anything interesting for sale? Or does he only sell for Hlaalu members? Oh, he's willing to sell for others too, quite clearly. Do you have any good ingredients? That would be nice enough if I can buy some interesting ingredients from you. That's resist magica. Health. Well, this I can buy. Yes. Restore magica. I kinda like that too, of course. Restore. My endurance was low, so if there is anything that would restore endurance, I should take that. Restore health, of course, with the marshmallows. Anything else over here? Hey, restore endurance. Scales. Scales are my cure. However, of course, they alone will not cure my endurance problems, but with something else, they might. Spell absorption. Then it's just all those things. That's fine. Aw, why do you refuse me like that? That's no fair. My dog I call Sunny or Redhead in translation. Okay. Or Fluffy. Fluffy ass. Good, good. Good names. If I would want to cure my entrance problems, do I have anything else that cures entrance or restores entrance other than now the scales? I hope that I'm keeping well enough my eye open to try to find the restore entrance. Not fortify entrance, restore entrance. It's the only thing that can help me here. I would kind of like to be able to fix my problem with the endurance. I would like to, if I can find anything that would help me at all. By the way, how have you liked Wizardry 8 otherwise, or how far did you watch Wizardry 8 Platonis? It's health, speed. It's just that there's so many ingredients that it's very difficult to try to find what you're looking for. And the scales are yes, but then I would still need something else that would do the trick. Fortify. Fortify. I guess I could try to do it in the one of the temple shrines too, even if I kind of would prefer not to, but I guess I could if I wish. I don't see anything else with endurance in it. Oh, and hello, Flame Rushi. You didn't even say hello before. How rude. Don't mind me. But yeah, welcome to you too. Hopefully you have had a good week and everything. I've decided that if I get a dog, I'll name it Dog. Yeah, go to the altar, it will cure you. Yeah, but I somehow just would want to do a potion, you know? Better. That's as sweet as I get with them. Down this blaster game, my full recommended. Tap now is your wizardry playlist. I'll buy it one day on sale. Alrighty. Also, good evening to you too. Yes. Yeah, evening. Evening. Well, to Hlaalu Plaza then. And then what? House Hlaalu. Is this the right mansion? Was it Curio Mansion? Might have been Curio Mansion.
Speak, traveler.
It's definitely not you, though, who I should be talking to. And not you. Maybe there will be the right person here to talk to. Yes, Flamerush is joining the dark side, as in the Lurk side. Lurk side of the Force. Join us. I just had to come and listen to this a little bit.
I will listen up. Make it quick.
I won't listen on the other hand. What do you say about that, huh? What if I don't listen?
What stranger?
Crassius Curio. Yes, I'm Crassius Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassius. Uncle Crassius, eh? So Crassius Curio. Oh yes, that is my name, but it sounds like music when you say it. That's weird, but okay, I take it, I guess. Well, unless my voice is music to him too, to Crassius Curio, even as a Velenzaretti. So, I would like to be a Hlaalu Hortator. A Hortator is a great house wall eater. It's an ancient tradition, seldom invoked in modern times. Let's ask how a Hortator is chosen first. As far as I recall, every one of Hlaalu's councillors must vote to choose a Hortator, and the vote must be unanimous. There must be some situation requiring a wall eater, of course, a worthy candidate who can perform a Hortator's duty. So, the duty of the Hortator, on the other hand. And choose a Hortator. A Hortator is chosen by consensus. Everyone has to agree. A single no is a veto. First, the great house has to choose a Hortator, then the Hortator has to go persuade the other great houses to agree to name him Hortator of their houses too. A very difficult system. No great house wants to give the honor to a member of another great house. But luckily it's mostly honorary and doesn't come to cost the house anything, so it might not be that bad after all. And then the Hortator's duty. A Hortator is a champion who leads by inspiration. He challenges opposing heroes in single combat. He goes on long, desperate quests. He goes alone into the citadels of the enemy. He confronts the dangers no one else in the house is strong enough or courageous enough to face. Good. So, I would love to be Hortator, yes. Tell your story and ask to be confirmed as Hortator. Lurk, I'm your father. Gracias, you're perfect, I remember you. Okay. No spoilers. I've never been much in Hlaalu house, so I don't know much about him. A Hortator is a great house war leader. It's an ancient tradition, seldom invoked in modern times. You want to be a Hortator? A pity. Orva's Trend does not want you to be Hortator, and very few counselors would be willing to risk Sir Trent's disapproval. But if you were to give me a small gift of 1,000 tricks, I might reconsider. Stall for time? Why would I stall for time, I wonder? Sure, let's stall for time. Please, take your time, my little flower. What is a little time between such intimate friends? Such intimate friends. I don't know. Maybe I should be just giving him the money. We have enough money. Yeah. I wonder if he will ask for less if we would persuade him. Did you beat Morrowind, you mean? No. Basically, I've played this a lot when I was younger, but I haven't gone further than this part of the story, and I've never got on any of the places to call me Hortator previously. That's for sure. So we are already further along our quest this time around, because at least the Redoran call us Hortator, and we are Neravar to all of the class. So that's pretty good. Nonetheless. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, fine. Well, just put me as a Hortator, please. There, 1,000 drakes. What a thoughtful gift. How did you know? Gold! It's just what I wanted. And now it's time for your gift. And I have just what you want. In my formal capacity as Counselor of House Hlaalu, I'll give you my vote for the title of Hortator. Perhaps I can also give you a little suggestion. Sure, what's your little suggestion? Well, I'm sure you can persuade Trambero to support you as Hortator, if you can find him. Orva's Tren has Nevana Ules and Velantau money in his pocket. You might want to make a little trip on the Tren plantations before talking to them. And then there's Yngling Half-Troll. Tell me about this Yngling Half-Troll. Yngling Half-Troll is a foreigner like me, but he simply doesn't understand a Tamil like I do. If you were to dispose of him, the other councillors would not be upset. If you can kill any of the rest of us, of course, it is a different story. He lives in Yngling Manor in the St. Olms Canton. Okay, so we can just go and dispose of him. Fine enough, we'll do that. What about Orvas Edren then? He is the head of the Kanonna Tong and lives in a plantation of the Ascadian Isles. You may be able to bribe him or trick him. He despises the Empire, and I have heard rumors that he has made some kind of a deal with the 6th house. And these two, Nevena Ules, is following him. She lives in Ules Manor, near Suran. Just take the road north of Suran, cross the bridge, heading west, and look for a manor south of the road. I would love it if this actually would put this all. I guess this will be all in my journal, but I need to be looking at them. And Velanti Omani. Councillor Velanti Omani lives outside of Vivek on Elmas Isles, Iceland. Take the bridge to the mainland from Telvani compound, then turn south and cross the bridge to Elmas Island. The path from the south end of the bridge leads right to Omani Manor. Okay, and what about this Tranpero person? Tranpero is very secretive. He lives somewhere here in Vivek. Somewhere. That's great. Hey, thank you Visinekku for sharing my channel now. Thank you for the follow, Snack. And yeah, I'm going to be staying out of that. Either give him the money or get intimate. Don't like the sound of this. Yep, that's gracious, alright. Oh, that train plantation. In every walkthrough I kill them all. Okay. No problems. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. We're starting to try to get the Hlaalu house to actually support us, which is, as I understand from this, going to be a long journey to get that done. And then I need to still try to find this freaking one person from some place or another. So what was the guy that was hiding? It was the... I seriously don't have any of them named into here, do I? That's going to be a pain. That is definitely going to be a pain. Do I have the red book or something, or a brown book of all the counselors in Hlaalu? Is this about Redoran or Hlaalu? This is House Telvani. That doesn't help me here. I might also have for this place, but I'm not 100% sure about it, so maybe I don't. Well,
What do you want?
you tell me again. It was Trampero, yeah, okay. Trampero, somewhere over here, somewhere in Vivek. Trampero. Well, I doubt we're gonna be finding him in this house, but I guess I might as well have a look anyways. Just in case. And probably have to look through the Vivek area first, nonetheless, or this, yeah, the Vivek Hlaalu area first and the other areas.
What words do you have for me, citizen?
Oh, and how did you do with Suneko in your Fallout 4? And yes, hello all. With our blonde flower.
I'm waiting.
Really going to get cozy and relax. Good. Okay, well, hopefully you have some good snacks then with Suneko. Viz is tired from all that stuff in Fallout 4. Looting and racking brains. Destroying brains? Question mark. What is it? Quest sacks are definitely needed. Good idea, actually. Those emotes work pretty well together. They do. And yeah, okay. Well, good. That Fallout was fun. Where do I find this person that I need to find? I doubt it's going to be inside one of those type of places, so at least I hope so. This is going to take forever for me to try to find them, though. General goods. Rindo. No Name Club even. I guess I should go and visit in the No Name Club. It's doubtful that he is right here. It's probably... That's kind of similar name. More you use. I have the problem that I forget in my mind what was the guy's name anyways. It was something with trans, but then I'm just, again, when I'm looking at chat and everything, I completely forget what the name was.
Citizen. Waiting.
Tayenta from now on, every week a new emote. For sure, with looting and everything, of course. Curio Manor. I don't know, could I ask any one of these for a book about peoples? Counselors. I would love it if I could, but I don't see anything of a like. Nope. Okay, I have to go for that for there. It was Trambero. I've seen him in the St. Olms Canton, eh? That's good to know, so I think we should go into there. It was Trambero, I'm sure of that. So, Trambero in the St. Olms Cantons. Okay, let's head that way. You have plenty of Morrowind notes. With stickers and colored markers, that's good. Okay. Which of this was the... That's St. Helen, that's St. Olms. A little bit of a travel there, but we'll do that. And then do what we need to do to try to find this guy. And having a look at the scenery a little bit. I do like how Vivek looks. It's very different town. And the cute Morrowind music's playing. City or man mirror himself? Ah, city, got it. Yeah, city. Vivek City. Since you are in Vivek, go to altar and heal your endurance. Yeah, I should be doing that, but I'll try to at least work first in trying to find this guy in St. Olms. After that I can go into whatever temple shrine or whatever. Or if we happen to stumble upon it during this time, then that's one thing, or a different thing entirely. But let's just go into here and try to find the right person. Let's start from the plaza. I think this will take us there, which is good. So,
Speak, traveler.
Sedas, can you help me locate Trambero? I've seen him on the top of St. Olms before. On top of? As in, like, on top of? Or is this the top of area? I don't know. You are not the correct person, at least. Upper North one. Where does this lead us? Upper North one? That's a lock. Well, I guess this is your house? Question mark? If that's the case, then I guess I shouldn't be going and lockpicking this, but I'm not quite 100% sure about it, so I'm sure you don't mind if I go and have a peek. Just a little peek, right? Let's see. Equip the katana back. One-handed, yes. Not really anything in here, other than just a lot of crates. And not even that great crates. Oh well. Yeah, I know that levitation is the fastest way, but I don't have it in that great of a level, plus I don't have that much mana that I could be just using it all the time. The easiest way, for me at least, that I know that to travel is indeed that you go and get the blessing of levitation here in the temple area and then travel around the place. But we'll do that soon when we just go to the temple after this. Olms Ynglin Manor. Wasn't the Ynglin guy the other guy that we were supposed to possibly just kill?
Possibly too busy.
I think so. And there was no problem us killing her, because she wasn't very important for the Hlaalu. Oh, and this yellow book possibly helps us with the counselors. Yes, I think I'll pick that up after we've dealt with this.
What are you doing?
Hostile cultures. I think Shakar Kra. Was it Shakar Kra?
Oh, I'm sure this isn't.
Or was it someone else? Master Crassus, Kyria Ynglin Halftroll. So not you, Ynglin Halftroll. Is there anywhere in here a Ynglin Halftroll? Yes, you are Ynglin Halftroll. Hello. Just saying hello, nothing else with the sword and everything. Susho Hortator. So do I just need to go and kill you? Just like start killing you and all? Wandered off for a bit. I don't know if I'm able to produce an emote every week. I'm not a machine. Are you not, Tajunta? But where do you live then? If I am an AI, because I live in an imaginary land of Finland that doesn't even exist, then where do you actually live, Tajunta? Especially when you're not even an AI or a machine, so... Tree must have mods for Morrowind for me. Realistic mana regain, rich creeper, and portable pets. Well, realistic mana regain in a sense, and in a sense not. I don't know if it is that realistic. It depends what is realistic. It's what Oblivion does always, of course, to have that mana refill all the time. But, I don't know if it's realistic. I'm not 100% sure if that's the correct way to think about it being realistic, but of course it would be then a lot sweeter that I had way higher mana pool. But anyways, hush, you blow my cover. I'm just asking seriously, like a question, Tajunta. Hello, Specky. Welcome to stream for you too. How are you doing this evening? You're an AI? I didn't know that. Well, I did mention it in Discord at least, in a certain situation too, and as such it is the most logical explanation if I am supposed to be living in Finland that doesn't even exist, I'd say. So, do I just need to go and start killing you? If you don't have 2,000.
Run while you still can, child.
I would have just killed you all. All of you. Just like that. And to my knowledge it was okay to kill them. So, sorry guys. At least I hope it was okay to kill them. Basement key, eh? I would like a basement key. You have also a basement key. I've killed the Hlaalu counselor Ynglin Halftroll. Is a foreigner like me, but he simply doesn't understand the dumber like I do. If you were to dispose of him, the other consuls would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course it is a different story. Well, that was the easy way to handle that. Sorry, but you were on my way, especially when asking for 2,000. Even 1,000 more than the other guy. Finland, Canada, 2 imaginary countries. And yeah, I hear you. Surprisingly easy. Yes. I'm managing. Next week is doctor, but I will let you know how. No, Evissä Sarean Plantorisia. Okay, I hope the doctor time goes well for you, Specky. I hope. Doesn't seem that there's anyways otherwise too much of an interest in here. I should probably take a drink of sushama or something with me though, so that we can have some alcohol when we want to go and drink. And then a basement key, eh? What's in the basement? There's a prison cell. Petrol. Okay. There's rats in the cell. Is there anything else in the cell though, is my question. I don't see anything else. Why do you have game rat? Well, sorry. No more games for you. So many rats. This place was filled with rats. Well, okay then. Quite sure about this, but Yngling's ledger. This is a ledger showing how Yngling Haltrol misdirected funds he was supposed to spend on restoring the temple in the Redorn compound in Vivek. Good, good. Sir Yngling, I must admit that I was surprised by your request for funds to repair the House Hlaalu temple in Vivek. Before our meeting last week, I knew only that you were an outlander and not a member of our temple. Once again, I ask that you forgive an old man for heeding to false rumors. And now that I have met you, I am sure that your motives are pure and you can restore the temple to its former glory. House Hlaalu has neglected its temple in Vivek for many years and it is in a state of disrepair. Given the difficulty of this restoration, I would be pleased to contribute 50,000 trakes to your efforts. Arcaden Sarioni. Probably could be also linked to a quest from the temple, I could assume. So, how is the weather? It's dark and damp. My basement? Well, it's probably my basement now. The description fits my apartment as well. Can't open that without something like a spell, for example. Let's see, where is this one? When you want to be opening it. Oh, just a little bit of gold. I wonder if we could find that 50,000 gold, because that would be pretty useful, I'd say. It would be pretty useful if we could find even part of that 50,000 golds that he supposedly got for the temple restoration. But I don't think he has it around anymore, unfortunately. That's a lot of ingredients. Guess I'm just taking everything. Absolutely everything. Even more scuttle. Call my ex. More scuttle. So many scuttles. Let's just rest for 5 hours maybe. You wake. You hear something. And sense the presence of another nearby. Of course I did. Bye. You can live there as zombie. It's not like I care if you live in the basement here. At all. I can just come and sleep in this bed. It's more comfortable anyways. I'd say. A little bit of a rest. Not a lot though. I could probably use this just quickly. Are you okay or am I sitting now? Actually, better said, I live in a forest. Probably in the forest even. Okay. Then we got up and go in and continue in our search for this specific person, though I'll pick this up at least so I can actually always check the counselors' names. Have I read this? I have. Good. No more Vivek sermons for at least the moment. I'm kind of happy with that. So, indeed the question is, where? Well, it is a temple right here, so I guess I'll go and get my cures here. Even if the temple hates me as a Neravar, but oh well. Where's the shrine when you need one? Ruins. Surely there should be a shrine somewhere. Oh no. Okay. The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 27. The scripture of the word first. All language is based on meat. Do not let the sophists fool you. Did you understand that? Just a basement zombie, local pest problem. Totally. Surprised too, sir. Yeah, we'll get him next time when I'm going to never go back. Back with your snacks. What do you have? Raisins. Well said, book. I was indeed thinking that all language is based on meat. Do not let the sophist fool you. Then the second. The third walking path explores hysteria without fear. The efforts of madmen are a society of itself, but only if they are written. The wise may substitute one law for another, even into incoherence, and still say he is working within a method. This is true of speech and extends to all scripture. Third, do not go to the realm of apology for absolution. Beyond articulation there is no fault. The adjacent place where the crappers live is the illusion of the vocal, or the middle realms of thought, by which I mean the constructed. This is how I stole the certainty of the Chancellor of Exactitude, perfect to look upon from every angle. When you come out of the focal, you can never be certain. These books, man. Fourth, the truest body of work is made up of silence, as in the silence that results from no reference. By the word I mean the dead. Okay, of course. Fifth, the first meaning is always hidden. So this meaning is then hidden. That the language is all based on meat. Okay. Sixth, the realm of apology is perfection and impossible to attack. Thus the wise avoid it. Trinity in unity is the world, and world of action the third walking path. Seventh, the sage who suppresses his best aphorism, cut off his hands, for he is a thief. 8. The clothes of a broken map are worn only by fools and heretics. The map is an exit for laziness. It is the dusty tongue, which is to say, the given shard that most take as a story that is complete. No word is true until it is eaten. No word is true until it is eaten. Alrighty. The ending of the words is severe. So, guess we should be eating the book next. You can keep them then. And yeah, all this philosophy is making my head hurt. And to be honest, this is just mad ramblings. I wouldn't even say it's really philosophy. Some part of it maybe could be put into philosophy category. But a lot of it is just mad ramblings for religion, I'd say. Not the same thing, Sare. Not the same thing at all. Okay, you're just not hungry, Flame Rishi. You would totally not eat if it was something that you would really like, right? That Vistinekko had? Really? But there are snacks that I would eat even when I'm full, and raisins are not one of them. I'm weak, I know. Fair point. Well, not going to go those places. Was there not actually in this shrine any temple shrine that I would actually be able to do anything with? Doesn't seem that there actually is, so fine. I'm very disappointed with that shrine, though then. Certainly very disappointed. Upper North 2. It's a very weird name, Upper Part 2. I don't need to be stealing that money. I'm not gonna be speaking, I'm going. Right now, as in. Okay. And not gonna be haunted manor. Why is there a haunted manor? Should I come to a haunted manor? Why is a haunted manor so haunted? No one has been able to clear this place out? Question mark. Wrong spell though. This looks a lot more pleasant. So why was the upstairs so bad looking if this area looks totally fine? There are no people here. Well, there is a person now. Card in the bold. I'll put the sword away. Huh, what do you want? Well, I can ask about Trambero. Tram is my boss. You want to talk business, talk to him. Hey, that's good. At least I found the guy's boss is Trambero. Are you here? Hey, there you are. You weren't that difficult to find at all. Hello, Trambero. I take precautions to ensure that I am not found easily. I see I will have to take more precautions. But what can I do for you? Well, I would like to be named Hortator. Hlaalu Hortator. A Hortator is the leader of the great house in times of war. You have found me, and that means you are resourceful. Yes, I will vote for you as Hortator, but my vote alone means nothing. English is a fool. You may bribe him or kill him. Krasnir's Curio is a man of passion, and can be manipulated. But Velanda and Nevana are Orvan's strength creatures, and they will not do nothing without his approval. So he's the brother of Duke Wedam Dren, and a very wealthy and influential man. He has a Netch ranch in the Ascadian Isles. So that is something that I then need to still deal with, but do I have everything else taken care of even? That I really had to? Well, I'll leave you guys be. I'm glad I found you guys here at the Haunted Manor and everything. You cooked mushroom plow and sugar-free sherry muffins. Sounds good. I do like mushrooms too. I didn't like them as much as a kid, but they've grown on me. Well, that's taken care of. I guess it's just the Ascadian farms then, right? If I got that correct. I should have gone from the other side, should I? I'm not sure actually if it matters too much if I would have gone from the other side or not. Let's just try to be making our way to Templeton to at least get the blessings and cure our endurance problems a little bit. Could I in any way go and just do this? Ouch. But we got here, so that's okay. Is there other places, or is it specific which shrine I would have to use? No. Didn't you read the note? Until you're named Hortator by the 3 houses and Nerawan by the 4 tribes, there's no point in discussing your claims. Now go away before some ceases talking. Aw. Fine. Not sure if I got the potion of rising force then for this levitation shrine, unfortunately. I would love to, but I'm not sure if I do. I do. However, does it mean that my endurance is cured? No. So then there's the question, where would I actually be able to get that cured? There is this temple areas here, where there might be a shrine. I can understand, Tayunda, if you don't like the mushrooms, but yeah, gotten more used to them. I thought you live in the forest. Well, to be honest, I lived in pretty much in the forest too as a kid, but we didn't gather mushrooms to eat. We did gather berries and stuff like that, but no mushrooms. Think of your neighbors, you need to like them. Don't ever try snails in a restaurant, Tajunta. They are pretty much the same. At least I wouldn't have planned to go and try to taste the snails either, to be honest. Last time I ate mushrooms I didn't recognize. I ended up going on a spiritual journey. Snails are good though, are they? I guess they can be good. Very much not used to them though, myself. Oh well, can't wait anymore. Was there any place here where we can use a shrine? Or not? The Book of the Redoran, Tredra, and all. Hey, there's some shrines. I just don't know which one to use. Which is the shrine that we should use? Can someone inform me which shrine? Hello and thank you for the follow, Maelstone Maestro. Thank you very much. Hopefully you have had a good week and everything. Yeah, I don't, at least personally, try to, or don't go and try to taste snails. I don't know. Not really something I'm looking forward to. I don't remember these shrines. I'll try this guy, I guess. Yeah, Plume. That didn't help me. Alms. But it's not like benediction. What does that do? That's the other thing. Didn't cure me though. Didn't restore my endurance. I'm just getting all sort of stuff that I have no idea if it's anyway going to help. Almsevirus. Okay, restoration helped me at least finally. Finally found the right one. Good. Just got a million other things too, but hey, it's fine. Baby octopus fried. Aw, poor octopus. Yeah, I like mushrooms, but I don't know. It just feels weird idea to go and actually try to be starting to taste snails, but maybe in the future. Octopus is lovely as well. I haven't eaten octopus either. I saw them, I visited actually in the Rhodos Island on Greece. Like I don't know how to say it in English exactly. The Rhodes Island. Anyways, in Greece, and I think we saw some wishing for octopus too, if I recall it all correctly, but I was only 5 years old, so it's not like we went into a lot of restaurants with wish or that type of foods. Don't start with the live one, start with fried and later in soy sauce. Well, does anyone want to inform me where exactly we're supposed to find the Arcadian Isles farms? Because I'm not quite sure about that. Where is it supposed to be? Was it the red book? Redoran. I need the Hlaalu one, though. Sometimes so difficult to find the right one. Pretty sure the brown one was just about the Lavani. How can it be so difficult to find the right one? Barrow speech. Well, Yellow Book, there it is. Finally, Yellow Book of Great House Hlaalu. Velan the Omani, Trampero found, killed, taken care of. Consular affairs of note. Mistress Nevanaulas, and these two would only do something if you got the guy, who is the guy, as in the farm. All sort of stuff. A lot of food related discussion for sure at the moment. I'll see if I can get my hands on some shrooms. Good. Just make sure it's the correct type of shrooms and not the bad type of shrooms. And that for now we conclude our culinary show on Kid TV. Yes, good. It was quite a culinary discussions at the very least. I guess those two are actually the counselors, and they just will not give the vote unless you do something about going and discussing in the farm, for example. Just to know where it would be. Arvel Plantation. It wasn't Arvel. Train Plantation. Maybe it was that? Question mark. I'm not sure. I hope that someone will inform me if I have the right, or hopefully the right idea, that maybe it's one of those plantations that we've gone by previously. I am happy that at least I found the other two at least already on my own though. As such, anyways, I just first have to go into this farm before we can go and then proceed from there. Fort and everything. Crowbucket Plantation. Doesn't seem like that's at least the correct name or place to be at. Throw in all ingredients into a pan, see what happens. If it works for you, I guess. Well, I wonder if this would be the correct location or not. Mavus Ules. Trend Plantation. This is Trend Plantation, so it very well might be good. Trend Villa. Because I think the surname was Trend, right? Kalos Vareti. So where should I go here? We do move quickly with levitation though. Oh. Well, you don't have a lot of clothes on. Yellow Book. As a maid. Orma's Trend. I think it is you. Yes. Well, you definitely don't like us at all. So you want to be Hortator of House Hlaalu, and you've come to me. You show unusual wisdom for an outlander, but what's the title of Hortator worth to you? Why do you want to be Hortator? Well, to defeat Dakot Ur and bring peace to Morrowind.
You will suffer, Greg.
You want peace? Like the peace of the grave we've had since the tribunal betrayal us and signed the armistice. Dakot has made me a better offer. The Sixth House will rise again and crush the Empire and those smug hypocrites of the tribunal. But enough talk. I know you now as my enemy, and you must die with the rest of the foreign devils. Well, that didn't quite work out great, but oh well. I'm not sure how I'm gonna be convincing the others then to follow me in any way. How in levitation can you get me down like that, though, is kind of my still good question. Well, how did the Dakot-Ur's bargain for you work? I would ask you a question about that. How did that work out? Well, yeah, not necessarily the best, but, well, Oric is curious. Well, not much of a cook. I think that I could be practicing to be a cook better, but definitely at the moment not amazing cook, for sure is. That's nice that you've been learning to cook for a long time. Free of charge. And yeah, all the cooking is about basically knowing how much you need to heat something up to make it safe to eat. But baking is a weird science. I used to bake a lot more when I was younger, but I haven't for a while now. But yeah, it's kind of a weird science in some sense. Just more ingredients. Maybe I can find some sort of a paper or something that could... I can't pick up all of this stuff. Can't carry everything. No matter how much I might love, but I cannot. For sure, we carry all of this stuff. I'll take this. But I gotta be careful with what I pick up from all of these things. Well, I'm kind of interested to have the liquid and the marshmallow for the health restorations after all. Restore health. So many ingredients that actually restore health here. Which I like. Okay, well, I picked up some stuff. And you didn't care about the fact that there was a fight above. It's just still doing the same thing. Trend Manor key. Which key did I get? I have so many keys. Don't watch that, I always get hungry. And just looting, yeah, the music is funny too. And yeah, a lot of looting. Very Manarchy, Ormostrensky. Venom. Well, not sure, but that would be a Trend Manarchy. Why are you here? Why must you be here? Can't you go away? Well, I killed him, but to be honest, he was an enemy, so... You would just immediately come in there. Fine, I don't want to be starting to fight you two, just for no reason, other than me wanting to take a key. Started just yesterday watching Yakuza Kiwami 2 Let's Play, and all those food pictures put me in agony. I don't think so. Yeah, I said let's play, not blame myself. That's what I was thinking, that there was no talk about a let's, like playing yourself. I don't know if this game is actually going to crash. Yes, it did. Fine then, game, fine. We'll start Morrowind again. Maybe then it won't crash. Maybe. Ah, goddammit, it also resetted all of my... Like, at the moment then the chat would be too much on the side so that I can't see it, because for some reason Morrowind chases it always when I start it up, but it doesn't change it anymore if I start it up again, as in, or it changes it, but it doesn't ever change it backwards, so that's very annoying. Yeah, just gotta move these so that I could actually see the chat in Morrowind. Well, at least we had the latest quick save just a moment ago, so not too big of an issue in that sense. As long as it works now, I hope.
What is this about?
And after all, for sure means I gotta say that our culinary discussion still didn't exactly end. There's still talk of culinary things for sure means it just continues and continues. But hey, you guys have a lot of fun chatting about foods. Smoke detectors need to work. Yes, it would usually be a good idea for them to work. Well. Bye. I'm not getting that hungry. I did eat before starting the stream, so you can totally talk about food all you guys want. Yeah, well, I ate electricity before starting up, so I do need to eat something as an AI. That's actually true. I haven't checked the smoke detector. Okay, yeah, you need to check it then. Okay, so I'm not sure what key exactly I got, but shipping house, eh? Could I find something that would convince them that I would have gotten that guy's permission, so to speak? Something. Oh, hello. Huh, sure, fine. You don't like me, eh? You just don't like me. I didn't want to fight you. If not, leave. Fine. Fine. I'll leave. But only because I want to leave. Not because you want me to leave. You have very similar voice to the other guy, I gotta say. Okay, it's just about shipping logs. Not very essential information then in this house. I really would like it if we could find something that we could do here other than just, okay, well, we had to kill him and that's pretty much it. Tren Villa is the place we were at, and I didn't at least find anything more there. This is just a guardhouse, so I guess there will not be anything that would help me somehow get them to join or anything. Yep, you don't seem very promising, if I can say so much. Say that. Well. Hello. Fine, no one wants to talk with me. What's wrong with me, eh? When will we see Finnish Girl podcast? Could I be an honorable quest one day? I'm not sure when something like that would go on and happen. It is a possibility, I guess. Not sure how Sarah would think about it, but then I guess it would be the question more so also that what would we discuss exactly about games, sure, but what things? What would be good things to discuss? I kind of feel that I need my money at the moment, so I will not be spending my money on that. Not sure if there's anything otherwise in here that I could actually use to my advantage, though. Yeah, this worked, yeah, but... Yeah, but I killed the Orwas then because... Heard rumors that he has made some kind of a deal with the 6th house. I didn't actually remember that he would have made a deal with the 6th house, so I should have maybe manipulated him to thinking a little bit differently, but oh well, what's done is done. Not sure how that will work out then. Too good of a smoke detector, eh? Veretti and Dralor. Hello. Doesn't really help me. I do recall that one of these people that then I would have needed to convince would have been in the I don't know how it will work even now, considering the fact that we kinda didn't get that guy's support, but I guess we'll see. The one guy was living close to Suran, if I recall correctly though. So it's kind of a far away. Well, actually not that far away. I guess we can just go by this way, because we are levitating anyway, so it's relatively quick for the moment and time being, as long as we still have levitation from that lovely little shrine. Can I see properly how long it will last? Not sure. It is 100 though, so it's pretty nice blessing. Hey, there's someone there. With a caravan. Sort of. Two girls living together in a third era in one house. I'm too impatient, and when the Let's Players that I watch start playing something I usually watch, Yakuza games are not something I would normally play. I'm just gonna buy them and play them because I love them. Hello. Rolly says nothing to you at this time. Okay. What is the time that you would say something to me? Well, fine. Don't say something to me then. Don't. It's totally fine. You seem to be in pretty nice looking clothes. Hlaalu. I was thinking that this might be in the Hlaalu house, though. But, different question if I could be getting the person to actually somehow approve of me, so to speak. And yeah, we gotta support the ports. I'm just terrible at watching Let's Plays. I tend to forget to keep watching. Okay, Visineka. Let's be fair, Dragon's Dogma was fantastic games. I haven't played it yet. Yeah, that's the hell of a thing to forget. It's definitely interesting thing to just go on and forget completely. I'm not sure if this was in the right place. It's just so weird when there's this lady whose name is Hlaalu. So I kind of feel that it would have to be, but I guess it isn't. Fine. Because I think it was like a farm type of place close to this Suran place. So it's just a question where then exactly. Well, there's a rat. Don't really care about the rat though. Don't care much about rats. Maybe in this location. Maybe. We'll see. Well, at least go and visit here and see if this is a familiar name. Ules Manor. I think this is the person that I was looking for. I should probably also either heal myself or something along those lines, just because I'm slightly wounded. Just get this a little bit up. So, could I find the correct person over here? Then I would just have to see about somehow trying to convince them. I don't think you're the correct person, but still, just at least checking, just in case. Nevane Ules, I think, was the person, but I'm not sure what to do with her then.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Do you want I blow your mind? Didn't think right now how you prayed exactly. I'm not sure what you mean by this, Platonis. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. Hey, Poison Song books. I'm not sure if I have those yet. So, I would like to be a Hlaalu Hortator. Oh yes, you want to be a Hortator? Sure, I think that's a very good idea. You'll be a very special Hortator, is that okay? Do I need to say anything official? Here, how about, in the name of House Hlaalu, I hereby say you are Hortator of this house. House Hlaalu. I hope that's right. Once all the constants agree, make sure you see Crassius Curio. Well, that was easy. I guess you didn't care then anymore when I killed the guy. Or maybe his possession of you didn't work out anymore, eh? That has to be it, right? I think so. That's probably it. I wonder if I have these Poison Zone books. Oh well. I guess I can't be going and stealing them from you. Unless you move out of this room. And I just need to leave something to you because I'm carrying too much. Of course. Hello, Scrap Lord. I tried to say it to you already previously at one point, hello, but you didn't say hello back. Once you start thinking about how I breathe right now, you will think about it to not forget, same with heartbeat. Okay, interesting. And yes, hello Scrub Lord, the Lurk Master number 2 or 1. I don't know who is the better Lurk Master, Scrub Lord or Koneasa. I have no idea. They are both pretty good in that. We all know Scrub was here the full time. In that sense, if he was here all the time, like even when I said hello to Scrub Lord when I knew that Kone was around, then I guess he would have to be the even better lurker. I guess. Scrub, never heard of him. Yes, because he lurks. He's just a lurker. Lurk. Well, what do I drop? Is there some ingredients that aren't good that I carry too much? And hello Koneasa. Yes, Koneasa at least was here before, so I assume he's still here. Around the place. I'll leave you hound meat. That's fine. Then what else? What else? Is there anything else that is pretty heavy? Nah, I was busy, wasn't here the full time. Oh, well, Scrub Lord. Scrub is not tempted out of some lurking by some hellos. Or he just wasn't here, unless Scrub Lord is honest about that. Lurk only emerges when he has some important knowledge to impart on us. Yes, this is pretty much the case. They only come when they really need to, or where there's a good purpose to visit. Thanks for the books, I appreciate it. And of course for the vote of confidence of becoming the Hlaalu Hortator. So that is nice, thank you kindly. So then there's one more person. And I'm not sure I recall where they were supposed to be, which is pretty much the problem. How can it be so difficult for me to always notice? Ah, yellow book. I have 2 yellow books even. Let's leave the other yellow book. I was trying to read the yellow book. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there, but I couldn't read the other yellow book. Can I read this one? No. You will be dropped. I cannot read you. I can read this one though, for some reason. And hello again, Koneasa. Okay, so we got the Master Trambero, I think. Melanda Omani, was she this one or not? Lord of the Omani Plantation. Is this Omani Plantation? I don't know. Is this an Omani Plantation? I have no idea. Okay, now I can't read this book. What the hell is going on with this? God damn it. I think my books are broken. At least these yellow books. Fine, I'll look from here then. Gracias Curio we certainly got. And we got this guy. And Nevana OS was this one. So then there's only Trampero we also got, so it should be Velanda Omani. Fadenfell District Free Trader, Lord of Omani Plantations, Elmas Isles, East Vivek, Province of Morrowind. I just don't recall exactly where she was. Or maybe she just simply... didn't want to get killed herself, question mark? She agreed immediately and seemed very anxious to please me. Okay. Strange. Strange. But Velandi Omani, okay, so Velandi Omani, where is she? Lives outside Vivek on Elmas Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from Telvani compound. Then turn south even, and cross the bridge to Elmas Island. End of the bridge leads right to the Omani Manor. Okay, so Telvani compound. So, which direction was Telvani compound? So difficult to see sometimes where exactly the Telvani compound would have happened to be at. Yeah, Telvani is right here. So we should just be going south from here approximately, and I hope we can find the right place. No, not the books, yes. I know I'm levitating, but still doesn't make sense that the books would be broken because of levitation. So about books, how many you read per month? Me 5 to 8, and this is damn costly. I don't read that much, especially nowadays, even though I should. I do enjoy books for sure, but then I just don't nearly as often read them as I should. Dirana Trom. I doubt it was this place. Dirara Farmhouse isn't the right place, for sure is. But just wanted to make sure. Somewhere around into this direction. There's also a Detra shrine over here. Interestingly enough. I guess I'm not sure if I've actually visited this place probably or not. Those ruins. Not sure. Not sure at all. So, how many do everyone else read, book-wise? But that is quite a few books to read, like even 8 in just a month. Still is pretty good amount. My book reading has been pretty much 0 yearly these days. Yeah, I have some books that I should be reading too. And I like reading, it's just that I haven't been doing it nearly that much, even though I should. So I think I should be more going into this direction, to be honest. I was thinking that it has to be you. There, taken care of. There's at least a bridge. Just like trying to think how this exactly works, but anyways. I've read 1 this year. Good. I've enjoyed audiobooks, but they take a while. Okay, so that would be the Telvani Bridge. So then if I would be crossing into here, I could assume is the correct place. I hope, because there was mentioned that you need to cross another bridge from the Telvani, and that is definitely a bridge, and this is a bridge pretty close by, so let's check if this is the correct place or not. Very well might be. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust that, so to speak, confirmation that I'm supposed to be becoming the Hortator of the Hlaalu, but I guess we'll see if that will actually be true or not. Omani Manor, so this is the location, however. Certainly, we did find the correct place. Ranor is not the correct person too. You, however, most...
Go ahead.
Well, no, I guess you are not the right person. I for sure thought that when you're here like this that you would be the correct person, but nope. I guess he's then... he is somewhere over here. Yes, I think...
There's someone watching
Yes, she
that.
is here.
I can tell.
Hello, so I would like to be the Hlaalu's Hortator, if you could. Yes, Velinsaretti, I've just heard of Orva's Trent's unfortunate death. As for your request to be named Hortator of House Hlaalu, I believe there'll be no future delays. You have my vote, and I'm sure you'll be able to persuade the other councillors as well. Once all the councillors agree, speak with Gracious Curio again. He will give you the belt of the Hortator. Thank you. But yeah, the news traveled quite fast. Even faster than I travel, so... Not that way. I was hoping that there would be a door there too for some reason, but... To get out of this place. Is that by the Sleeping King? Discworld. Many audiobooks from the library at one point. Yeah, I personally, I don't know. I just... If I'm going to read books, I kind of still feel that I should read them rather than listen to them. It just... Like, I rather than go and read them myself so that others listen. Which seems to be kind of like what I'm doing here with the Morrowind books and everything. So I've considered reading some books myself and making them audio files and all that. But just the idea that I would for myself listen to audiobooks just doesn't seem so appealing for me for some reason or another. I think it was over here, right? Yes, right about there. May not have bought them, not to condone anything, but yeah, I've had to listen to them in English, because in Finnish they are not really much of a thing, yeah. And yes, shame about Pratchett. I know that Share also loves Pratchett books, Terry Pratchett books. Interesting coloration there. Went in like... I don't know, because it was loading or something. Not sure. It would be a cruel joke if I would be dropping into the water because I'm levitating without actually paying attention if my levitation is about to end or not. I don't think this is actually the way to go. I need to get actually to the proper mansion area, so to speak. Yeah, I can understand the audiobooks can work perfectly with while you're working. Yes, rest in peace, Terry Pratchett. Many miss him for sure. Okay, so then just need to see where actually... I think it was on the other side of this place, right? Approximately. I think so it was. Not 100% sure.
Yes.
No. No Name Club was there. Was it this place? This place, I guess it was then. Yeah, Curio Mansion.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
His daughter frightens some too, but mostly scenarios with video games. But his art lives on. That is of course true. It was this way, I'm pretty
Speak,
sure.
traveler.
I don't need to be speaking to you though. I need to be speaking for a very certain individual,
Any
which is
time now.
you, Gracious Curio. I'm so glad to see you again, Velinsaretti. Yes, I'm sure. So I would like to be the Hlaalu Hortator, please. All the councillors agree? Splendid. I'm so happy for you. What an honor. But no more than you deserve, pumpkin. And now I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Hortator of House Hlaalu. Just snack it around that supple little waist. Now I know you have important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor, lonely Uncle Crassius, you devoted admirer. Yes, yes, sure. Sure, Uncle Crassius, sure. Sure. 100%, but hey, we are now Hortator of Hlaalu too. So we're doing good progress in that. I don't remember what was the object. Tongue of sign up. When did I get that? That's weird. Tongue of sign up. Anyway, there's the teeth of the Urshilaku. Madstone of the Ahenmusa. So, sign up Urshilaku, Ahenmusa, and then I wonder if I had the one other thing here somewhere. Actually, Ring of the Hortator, Scamp Belt is of course the thing that I've just created. Where's the belt? Okay, here's the belt of the Hortator too. 45 magic at 20 points on self. That's actually not a bad belt. Did I even have a belt at the moment on? 45 blunt weapon I have, but I think I kind of like the 45 magic up by 20 points more, to be honest. So I think I'll actually put that into use. I hope I didn't put then one of these things that they gave to me into a wrong place. I hope I didn't. I don't know if I require it, all of those things, as proof. Well, that's nonetheless done then. I really like his voice, eh?
3 gods, 1 true faith.
The voice acting that I did, question mark, Visinekko. I always imagine him speaking as old pervert with pedo mushtis just because I know what he asks you to do later, okay? Yeah, and handcrafts of course. Wool jacket and or socks. Yes, it does sound good. This wasn't one of those things after all, I don't think so. Oh well, I hope that I didn't somehow misplace it. The one more item that I'm supposed to have. That would suck. Especially if I actually need it for something. But anyways, Crassus Curio gave me the belt of the Hortator, a token that shows I have been named Hortator of House Hlaalu by Hlaalu's counselors. When I have been declared Hortator of all 3 houses, Redoran, Hlaalu and Telvanni, I will have fulfilled the 4th trial of the 7 visions of 7 trials. Yay! We're close. We're getting closer by the day. Then we just need to go and convince Telvanni where we actually belong into, so that shouldn't be that difficult, right? Kide for voice actor in Chess 6. Yes, Kide, your voice acting, of course. Thank you, then. Make this great again. Well, I can make some interesting voices. I just can't make nearly as many as I would like. I tried to make a sort of a mad scientist voice in the few episodes that I had recorded of the Shadowrun back in the day. In the last of those episodes, I tried to do a mad scientist voice, which was interesting enough. And the deepest voice that I could in any way too, for the orc that was there. Which definitely didn't to me sound that good, but hey, it's difficult to make a really deep, or, well, try to make Meili's voice when you're a female, nonetheless. But at least I try to deliver certain things with passion, at the very least. Get the voice changer up and running. Yeah, that would be the answer to all of our prayers, I'm sure. I don't really care to fight you, sorry. I'm sorry that I disappoint you yet again. Why couldn't you get into Shadowrun? I love full series, especially Hong Kong. I should have played it more, but I got kind of annoyed with the save spot system in that. As in to just save after a certain scenario, because then you have to, or the map or some such, because it's annoying, especially if you have to stop at certain time when you would be doing the let's play or some such. It's very annoying. I think it probably might have been fixed by now, but at the time it was very annoying at least. You can go surprisingly deep with your voice, honestly. Yay. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but yay. I would hire. Thank you. No, says coming though, sure, but yeah, as said, it's just it's problem whenever there's a situation where you are recording something and you would need to be ending at a certain time, and then you have the idea that I have to play this far until I can get to the next safe spot, because otherwise I cannot exit at all. It's kind of annoying in certain ways, for sure. For that purpose, it wouldn't be that big of an issue if you're just playing for yourself, I'd say. But I really was hoping for a better save system back then, for sure is. But maybe I will go and play it again at some point, and you can still go and listen to my last Shadowrun episode that I had, where I tried to do that mortuary guy in the dwarf mortuary guy, a really mad scientist type of voice, which I don't know if it came up well or not, but I tried my best. And then there was the orc voice.
Just for you. Same low price.
As such, should we be ending for today here? I guess this would be a decent place, or I could just recall myself back into our home and maybe read something. That would probably be a decent ending for today, because there's no point in starting to work towards being a Telvanni Hortator 2 now that we have got this thing done, I'd say. So let's just do that. Failed. I see it as a good thing considering your voice is naturally quite high. Oh, look at you, cute streamer with streamer problems. Well, to be honest, I've been streaming a far less time than I have actually been making Let's Play videos. Well, I made a few streams really long time ago, but that's like so few of them anyways. So, what's the book we want to read? Do we want to read all the freaking studies? They're not really that interesting. The Hounds of Hircine, sure, let's read that. It's actually a pretty long book. Okay, well, I committed to this anyways. Say something on Elvis, I mean Finnish, without accent, please. Without accent, okay. Hei, mitä sinulle kuuluu? Minulle kuuluu ainakin ihan hyvää. Katson kaukaisuuteen, näin vuoriston, sateenkaaren ylhäällä taivaalla, kimaltelemassa, värikkäänä, loistelijana. There, something in Finnish. A little bit of a mix of words, mix of things. Anyways, that's some Finnish with no accents, really. But okay, then I shall rate the book Call of the Wolf by Martinus Perne, whatever. Publisher's note: Martinus Perne, the author of this work, was a friend of mine in my youth. The manuscript of this tall tale arrived at my offices in Imperial City by messenger with a note from Martinus himself, who I had not seen in 10 years. Martinus was rumored to have died in the Skyrim wilderness, so I must say it came as a surprise to receive this. I cannot vouch for the factual content or accuracy of this tale, but I published this book as a favor to a dear friend. Watch your language, Missy. What did she say? Beautiful voice, 100%. It was definitely Finnish. What was the talk about a rainbow? Mind-blowingly mind-blowing poetry Platon is for sure is for 100% certainty. Trip, 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 toot, toot, toot. There is no light, no sound except the dripping water and the sound of my own 2 feet, and no even the sound of a heartbeat. The wall is cold and damp to my hands, and I can smell the blood that stains the wall and my hands. There is a momentary shuffle of feet behind me, and the click of a hard, sharp object against the floor, before more silence. I was born Matinus Pyrrhon of the Surrential Empire, noble son and heir, before I took to the woods and the plains to find my calling. I felt that my destiny lay with that of my ancestors, the fierce Nords, and spent many months in the wilderness of Skyrim. A lesser man might have fallen under the ice and snow and the ferocious beasts that still stalked those lands, but I persevered. Yet, I felt that my life had no true purpose, and so, at a loss, I crossed the border to Morrowind. The ashen land of the Dark Elves was poor, and its creatures attacked travelers frequently. No one knows how many pilgrims and merchants have never reached their destination because of a chance encounter with a flock of cliff racers or a particularly aggressive Kakoti. Unimpressed with the natives, I joined a merchant train as a hired sword, defending well-fed Hlaalu noble goods with my life. My main service to my employer was guarding his caravans as they journeyed through dangerous territory, though such journeys were often uneventful, probably due to the number of guards he chose to keep. One night, on such a journey, I noticed a band of what I could only assume were Nord barbarians, making a chance raid across the border. Yet, the other guards seemed unbothered by the fearsome grouping as they passed us along the narrow road. After I asked one of the more experienced guards, I was told I wasn't altogether wrong. The Hounds of Hirsine, he had called them, fierce predators loyal to the hunter himself, traveling the entire empire in their search for a furtive prey. Interested by this, I took my leave of the merchant train and followed the group towards their current quarry. Hounds are, by nature, a hardy group, though their ragged appearance might not suggest it. Years of living amongst the creatures of Tamriel have matured them, making them superior hunters compared to the flappy, pampered hunters of the city. The wilderness yields good leather, furs and bone, enough for the hounds to proper far more than their steel-skinned counterparts. The skills I learned among them were gleaned from the generations of hounds. Thank you, Specky, for the shares. Okay. The skills I learned among them were gleaned from generations of hounds, for they refused the delights of the cities, living a simple life. The hounds are not known for their magical talents, and indeed they have few, save for the greatest among them. They are a simple folk, living by their hands and feet. Only once have I seen a hound use magic. My own pack father cast a spell of summoning at the 5th of mid-year, invoking the hunter for some purpose beyond my understanding. I tracked the group for many days across the ashen lands of Vardenfell. The hunters were strong and resourceful, yet they sought to cover their tracks. At the Foeda Mamaka, I finally reached them, a great pack of 20 men sleeping in the ash and loathsome vegetations, clothes matted in blood and filth. I did not approach them, for I had seen the sentries on the cliffs above, and concealed in shrubs along the Foeda. Their prey, a great number of quars, had stood no chance against such a ferocious host. The next morning the pack continued to follow the Foeda, many more than I had seen last night. 2 men now led them, young Nords with slightly more decorous clothing than that of their fellows, while several older men continued behind the pack. They had eaten well that morning, the remainder of the meat yielded to them by the quar herd, and I had seen many giving thanks to the hunter. When I felt a spear at my throat, I knew that fighting was useless now. Before I could speak, I felt something hard crack across my skull, and the sunlight faded. The hounds, being the followers of Hircine, revere the lycanthropes, its form and its manner, and even imitate them their rituals and daily lifestyle. Nothing brings more joy to a hound's heart than to hear the call of a fair wolf. Perhaps even see one in the moonlight. They are not reckless though, and protect themselves against lycanthropes as completely as they can, with charms and false scents. Many of the hounds I have known over my years of service to them have yearned to contract lycanthropy, though none were so foolish as to attempt it, save one. While the werewolf is a perfect example of a true hunter, it is, at best, a mindless, savage creature. I had been an acolyte of Hircine for just a few years when I heard of the Chamber of the Wolf, a dungeon deep below the ruins of Turmer Outpost. I heard they kept the werewolf there as a test of word for the higher-ranking hounds. My backfather confirmed it to me, a test of skill and speed to hunt the wolf and return alive was demanded by the hunter as proof of a backfather's loyalty even. The greatest of the hunters regularly passed through the chamber of the wolf to keep their skills high and wits sharp. On the 1st of mid-year, scant days from the invocation of the hunter, I entered the chamber. I can feel the slippery core beneath my feet. Could smell fresh blood. Evidently, I had not been the only creature to visit this place recently, though I had, at least, survived this long. Torch in one hand, the other against the handle of my axe. That it was silver held no comfort to me, for I would have to be stronger, quicker, and smarter than the lycanthrope long enough for me to remove its head, or escape through the hatch at the center of the ruin. All it needed was one lucky swing of the claw, and my chance of survival would be gone. I hear the clicking sound again, directly behind me, and then a howl that chills my blood. So close I can feel it spread hot on my neck. I run. Through my wits keeps no track of my direction. I hear the pained growl of a predator evaded, and the husky breathing of a large animal, running quickly towards me. I run harder, dropping all my weapons and equipment in a vain attempt to distance myself from that terrible beast. My first few days among the hounds were uneventful. The commanders of the two groups of hounds, the backfathers, questioned me about how I tracked them. They believed I was simply lucky to have slipped past their many sentries unnoticed. Yet their two young lieutenants, the Back brothers, were of the opinion I was a skilled hunter myself. The two groups could not bring themselves to agree, and often the Back brothers could be seen cursing and shouting at the other side of the camp. They decided to test me, it seems. At daybreak, my bonds were cut, and I was led to a grassy hillock near the camp. One of the Back brothers, at this Backfather's behest, explained the test to me. First, I was to be smeared with the blood of the quar, then sent off into the hills, where I would need to evade the indigenous peace such as the elite for until the sunset before returning to camp. I would be watched all the time, and if I was thought to be escaping, I would be killed. I grimaced and told him I understood, before allowing myself to be stripped and painted with the dark red blood of a quar. It smelled disgusting, and seemed to dry instantly upon me, making my skin feel tight. When it was done, I felt the sharp toe of a boot in my back, pushing me towards the ashen hills. As I walked forward towards what seemed my inevitable doom, I heard one of the Backfathers laughing, and I felt a determination to pass this test of theirs. I would give them no sport. I continued to walk steadily towards the ash hills, listening carefully for the sounds of creatures other than myself, taking each step as lightly as I could, In the corner of my eye, I could see a dark green blur against the dawn sun. Then a second, until it seemed as if every elite on the north coast of Vardenfell could smell the stench of a Quar blood, and was drawn in by it. I decided to find water, to wash the blood away, then head downwind of the elite toward the camp. By the time I found water, the sun was high in the sky, close to noon. There was a small stream northwest of the Foeda, which seemed to be unnoticed by man and creatures alike from the lack of footprints. I was sure that the hounds knew exactly where I was, but I still jumped into that stream, scrubbing away every last speck of Quar blood until the stench was gone and I felt clean again. Then I began to walk northeast towards the coast. The Backfathers were a little shocked when I arrived at their campfire at dusk. Not a mark upon me, but they agreed I had passed the tests and invited me into their ranks. I see a thin line of moonlight from the trapdoor that I had left ajar, and draw upon my reserves to throw myself at the ladder. The only problem here, I have to say, is because there's like no markings when we go back into the moment that we are there with the Fairwolf trying to survive, when this is the story how we got into that point. How we originally joined. It's interesting story otherwise, but it would be nice if there was a couple of stars or something to mark that, okay, we are actually returning to that moment now. But okay, let's continue. So I see a thin line of moonlight from the trapdoor that I had left ajar, and draw upon my reserves to throw myself at the ladder. I feel the raking of claws against my ankle. Despite the immense pain, I pull myself up the ladder, kicking at the arm, dragging me back, until I have my arms and head against the cold stone of the ruins floor. I know the beast is still there. I continue to pull the rest of my body away from the hole, and hear the moans and movements of the animal as I kick at it again, before pulling my legs away from the trapdoor. I slam it shut, hearing the claws on the other side rattle and scratch at its surface, to no avail. I was safe. Though my wound, a series of gashes on my right ankle, needed treatment. I was lucky. Of the many hounds who had ventured into that ruin, few had left alive, and less sane. I walk away from the chamber of the wolf, shirt tied around my bloody ankle, towards the nearest town. I have no money, but the ruin was littered with valuable armor and weaponry. I pay no heed to the armor I left behind. The hounds have no claim upon me now. I pause as I hear a familiar call, a signal of the end of the hunt, the call of the wolf. As in, we were able to get out of that. I guess then we didn't want to stay with that group anymore, though we were very interested in that call. Call of the wolf, eh? What did you like about that book? Did you like it? Let's go bowling. You can buy Kide audiobooks, yeah. I make more mistakes here though. In audiobook, if I actually made an audiobook, I would have to not have mistakes. Those are free every Friday and Sunday. It's enough for me. Yeah, it could be technically made better. Books editor was being lazy, but the writing works. Yeah, it did work. You gotta promo that on some other channels too, otherwise a promo like that will be wasted on the only chosen few. That's our job, Flame. Have you not been doing your part? Kiden needs a bigger fan base or start an ad on other channels. Yeah, well, I'm not too worried about it, nonetheless, personally. Sadly, I wasn't. I'm sorry. Flame Urushi, how could you do this to me? How could you? And of course, I'm just joking. But anyways. Anyhow. Where is the Call of the Wolf book? I want to leave it here so that I don't carry it around no more. I also would have to check those Poison Song books because I know that at least some of them I have here already. It was this one, the House of Hirsine, as in the Call of the Wolf. Okay, I think that's good then. It's almost 12 o'clock, almost 3 hours. We have one less book in our levitating pile of books. There's one of the Poison Song books. I should be leaving the Poison Song books here too, shouldn't I? I think I should. I'll just do that quickly. I don't know how I'll get them here really nicely, but there they are now. There's a couple more of the Poison Song books. I have number 3, and then 4 and 6. So we miss a lot of Poison Song books, but anyways. You fired. Aw, Flame Version's been fired. I can hire you back into this job. No worries about that. But only if you wish. Looking for a job. A shame. For shame. Okay, so, hey. I think we had a good progress today in Morrowind. A lot more than I usually have, to be honest. I can hear Kira just had an opening. You should apply. Yes, you should be applying for the job. There's a free spot. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed Morrowind again. Here on Twitch and later on in YouTube as well. And otherwise I think Vele Sarehti will go on and take a little bit of rest on the weapon-built bed, or maybe the other bed. Maybe that's the better choice than to go lay and sleep with all those weapons, to be honest. But anyways. Thank you. Kiitoksia. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed here on Twitch and also in the YouTube. Thank you very much. See you next time.